Residents in the Lakewood Avenue area now have a better understanding of the Third Fork Creek Stream Stabilization Project. A meeting was held on December 13th for them to talk with project staff to learn more about how the health of the creek will be improved and how nearby sidewalks will be better protected. Once the project is complete, neighbors are expected to be able to notice more stable stream banks, more native plants, and improved wildlife habitat. It's also expected to make sidewalks in the area more usable. Phase 1 of the project will happen north of Lakewood Avenue, west of the American Tobacco Trail. Construction is expected to start this year. Phase 2 is in the design and planning stage and is proposed for the south side of Lakewood Avenue between South Roxborough and South Duke Streets. The $830,000 project is scheduled to be completed in the summer of 2024. More information can be found at durhamnc.gov/4903. A new landlord engagement program is expected to help provide more housing for people who have experienced homelessness. The goal of the program is to maintain relationships with landlords currently working with the homeless system and to identify new rental units for that use. It's needed because people who have been homeless often face multiple barriers to finding rental housing. These include lower credit scores, lower incomes, justice involvement, as well as other health concerns. In the current housing market, these challenges are difficult to overcome with rising rents and property owners less willing to accept renters who aren't highly qualified. Housing for New Hope will be paid $450,000 over the course of 3 years to lead the program. The first year of the contract will end on June 30th, and it can be extended 1 year at a time based on performance. To find out more about what is being done to prevent and end homelessness in Durham, visit durhamcoc.org. We now know what it will take to make the recommendations for the Go Durham Better Bus project a reality. The project is working to design bus stops and bus service improvements on Go Durham routes. The areas of focus are on 2 corridors in historically Black and brown neighborhoods and with the highest ridership in the bus system. These include Route 3 along Holloway Street and Route 5 along Fayetteville Street. The project recommendations reflect input from community leaders from those areas, residents, and transit riders. The recommendations include adding shelters, lighting, seating, electronic signage, sidewalks, and landing areas for passengers to the bus stops. The total estimated cost for the improvements is $24 million. Partial funding for these improvements is in the recommended final Durham County Transit Plan, which is now available for public comment on EngageDurham.com. Staff will continue to pursue additional funding sources and partnership as the project moves to final design. More information can be found at durhamnc.gov/4372 and by following at MoveSafeDurham on Twitter. The recommended Durham County Transit Plan is now available, and your feedback is needed. The plan is a blueprint for how we will invest in our public transit system using Durham County sales taxes and fees over the next 20 years. It focuses on improving the current bus system, providing a better experience at bus stops and stations, connecting the region with quick and reliable service, and implementing improvements quickly. The recommendations in the plan are the result of an extensive public engagement effort that included bus rider input. It invests more than 70% of the funding toward local and regional bus projects, including more frequent and reliable bus service, as well as more bus service at all times of the day throughout the week. If you're interested in reviewing the final plan, you can do that at EngageDurham.com. Public feedback can be emailed to publicinformation@dchcmpo.org. In coordination with our City County Planning Department, Durham County government is looking at ways it can be more involved in helping to lessen the negative impacts of development in Southeast Durham. The high volume of residential development in the area has raised a variety of concerns related to water quality, traffic, open space, tree canopy, and damage to personal property. Possible short-term methods to address those concerns have been identified to help with sediment discharge and erosion control in the Lick Creek watershed. They include a mechanism for county government input on pending annexation cases, as well as the implementation of additional erosion control measures, additional tree preservation, and higher stormwater standards. Other longer-term strategies include limits on how much land can be graded at one time and revising tree coverage standards to further incentivize preservation over replanting. More information can be found in the December 8th work session agenda at durhamnc.gov/agenda center or by watching the December 8th work session on the city's YouTube channel.